Work from home, credit repair biz for newbies and beginners. That's right. Even if you're a complete beginner, you can still have a work from home credit repair business. What up? You got Mr. Smith, point five of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and in this brief video, I want to talk to you about your very own work from home credit repair business. Now, with you being a newbie, it may not be the business model that you may be thinking. You may be thinking that you're going to learn something about fixing somebody else's credit. And that is a very lucrative business. There's a lot of people who can benefit from that. But that's not what this is. I'm not talking to you about you fixing other people's credit, sending off the letters on their behalf. That's not what I'm talking about. If that is an area where you want to speak on, then make sure you're astute on the laws that govern that business. We own the credit restoration business, and we had to go through getting surety bonds and things of that nature in order to position ourselves to serve people and abide by, some of the guidelines that are out there as it relates to credit restoration. Now, what I want to talk to you about is you having your work from home biz. But if you're a newbie and you don't know much, then it'll be very important for you to get access to a platform that teaches you how the credit game works. And if you're a newbie or beginner, then it's a good chance that you may have less than ideal credit as well. And if you have less than ideal credit, then that means that you will be a perfect first client. That means that you will be the perfect first customer. That means that you should better your own credit simultaneously to helping others better their credit. So yes, you can start a work from home credit business and earn as you learn. What that means is that you don't have to have an 850 credit score. You don't have to have an 800 credit score. But if you're learning the credit game for yourself, then guess what? You can teach it to someone else. You can empower somebody else because you're on the journey of bettering your credit, because you have access to a blueprint or a system or a formula that teaches you exactly what you need to do in order to better your own credit. And simultaneously, you can share that with other people. And as you share that with other people, you get paid. So how is this possible? All right, the system that we have is a work from home business. Now, it's all about financial literacy. However, we have an area that's centered around strictly credit. That DIY credit system is second to none, number one in the country, all because it's helping thousands and thousands of the clients or the people who use that system, helping thousands of them better their credit. We've gotten hundreds of thousands of things deleted in terms of collection amount, medical collections, student loans, auto loans, charge-offs, bankruptcies, you name it. The system has done a great deal. And, inquiries, of course, all of the basics you can think about. The system has showed people what to do step by step. And the beauty of it is, even if a person is new to the credit industry, meaning that even though they may have never done anything to fix credit before, the system has made complete newbies, complete beginners, develop the confidence to know that they have the sauce, to know that they have access to a platform that can help them help themselves as well as help others. That's the power of the system, because once you go through that system, your confidence will boost. Once you go through that system, you'll see how simple it is to restore credit. You'll see how simple the system makes it for other people to restore credit. And then when you get results, you're going to have that conviction. You see, once you use the system and you help to boost your own score, for example, got a queen on the team who, has been fixing her credit consistently, and she's been averaging an increase of over 50 points a month. So in the past 90 days, she's increased her score by about 160 points, all because she used the system. But that's not even the kicker. The kicker is the fact that she did it herself. And she used the system as a guide to do it herself. And she was just elated by the fact that she did it. She didn't realize that she would be able to do it, but the system gives anybody confidence. And that's just one example. We have tons of scenarios where people boost their score up 100 points that month. Not, am I saying that that's what's going to happen for you and every client? Absolutely not. But what I am saying is this. If you have the recipe, if you have the formula, and it works, broad stream, meaning thousands of people have benefited from it, that means the formula, the recipe is effective. All you have to do is plug in the individual who's going to be using the recipe, and if they follow the recipe to the T, the outcome should be very similar or the same. If they follow the formula to the T, the outcome should be very similar or the same. So that's what we pride ourselves in, having the sauce, the formula, the recipe that can help people better their own credit. And we've wrapped it up in a business model that allows whomever plugs into it, who gets access to the membership, can not only better their own credit, not only help others better their credit by giving them access to the system, but they can make some great income. They can be upfront income, override income, as well as residual income. Because the fact that it's a membership and the people are paying for it monthly, you'll be able to get residual income. That's a powerful place to be, because residual income is income that can really turn into a retirement income. It's income that can really replace your job income once you add it up. And you are also getting the upfront and override income. So you're not limited to just the residual. You're getting paid in multiple ways. But why would a person want to stick around? You may be wondering, like, okay, if they better their credit, they no longer need the membership. Well, it's a financial membership, which means that yes, credit is one angle, because we understand that credit is one part of having better finances. However, we show you how to get out of debt. We show you how to build generational wealth. We show you how to set up a goal to have an early retirement, or at least a quality retirement, so you're not trying to get a retirement job. That's basically going into the workforce. You work for 30 years and then you realize you didn't have enough money, so you got to go back and go get another job because you didn't position yourself properly to have investments in a lot size enough to be able to make sure that your retirement was a quality one. So our system helps in all of those areas, which means that it's a lifestyle membership. You want to have it for life, in my opinion, due to everything that you'll get access to, the network you'll get access to, the ongoing trainings that you'll get access to. However, we have a credit system that allows you to start with credit and then expound to the other areas. So if you want to start working from home using our credit system to where you can better your own credit for one, and then position others to better their credit as well, that way you're learning the credit game, but you're earning simultaneously. If you want access to the system, the link is available below. It's a step-by-step process that includes everything you need to know, the tutorials, the education, the laws, the letters, and it's not even just about the letters, it's the order of which you go about distributing the letters and the how you go about distributing the letters that gives it the secret sauce, that gives it the edge amongst others. So you can do this from home. We've been doing this from home for years, and we doubled down on the credit aspect of it over the past, couple of years. Done free challenges, credit classes, you name it, in order to help people get an understanding of how credit works. But once they actually get access to the system, that's when they're mind blown, because they didn't realize how it can be simplified in a way that anybody can plug it in. It's not a lot of fluff in the system. That's the beauty of it. A lot of times people buy into something and it's so fluffy that it takes them forever in order to go through it. But this, you'll be able to go through it in a short time frame, basically 6 minutes here, 7 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and it gives you an action step after each video. Now you're in a position to actually have time to better your credit, because the system simplified it and then give you a whole lot of fluff just to kill time. So we value your time, and hopefully you value your time. And if you get access to the membership, you can get it for less than the cost of a family meal. I won't throw out any numbers, but for now, at the time of this recording, depending on when you're watching this video, you can get it for less than a family meal. And now you'll have access to a blueprint, a formula, the secret sauce in order to better your credit. So that being said, grab it as soon as you can and get in the game of the $100 billion or the multi-billion-dollar credit repair industry, because so many people can benefit from it. Over 100 million Americans have poor credit, many of which have errors on their credit. And if there's errors on their report, meaning that if the bureaus cannot prove it, they have to remove it. But that's a whole nother conversation. I just want you to get access to the system so you can get on your credit journey and help others and earn income at the same time. No contracts, no commitments, but give it a go for a bare minimum 90 days while you're implementing what you learn about the credit system to your own credit profile. And if you feel the urge to share with others simultaneously so you can start getting those weekly deposits, then by all means, make sure that you grab that membership and share it with those who you feel may benefit. Like, subscribe if you have not already. Share this video with somebody else who you feel may benefit so they can get the benefits of understanding how to get access to a work from home system. And once you get access, you'll see everything you need to see. We've done screen sharing videos showing you the inside, the back end, all of that. And we may link some things down below. But nonetheless, if you want to take advantage of it while it's still available, the work from home opportunity for complete beginners, complete newbies, then by all means grab it down below, and we'll see you on the inside. Salute.